Ain't nothing too serious. And what y'all saying earlier, yeah, I'm gonna put that one out. Man, but honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Gotta live. Feel that blood pumping. Little sweat starting to drip. But man, on some serious stuff, I'm just I'm just trying to stop allowing everything to easily deter me or distract me. Cause for me, it's just so easy. That's why it's like I condemn myself so much, and I try to be hard on myself. Like especially when it comes to living for God. I know we live in a world now. Everybody got their quote unquote own doctrines, way of life, or whatever. Man, all I'm gonna say is where I'm at right now. I'm getting away from all that. I'm finally 100% for once in my life seeking God for myself. Not saying that, oh, I know everything. And no, He gonna put us, when I say us, I mean myself, as well as you, whoever watching or listen to this video. He gonna put, don't be a fool. He gonna put you in the midst of people that probably know more than you, that can give you some navigation or some stuff, you see what I'm saying? But what I would tell you, take it with a grain of salt, as well as look into it for yourself and ask God to give you that revelation, to guide you and lead you. Because I can speak for me, I humbly, sincerely want to serve God at this point in my life. Like following the world, following people that you deep down know, especially since God has opened our eyes more than ever. We still have a ways to go. We don't know everything, like we constantly say, because I don't want to give people that notion like, oh, I'm a picture perfect person. I know all this. No, I lack so much. I'm a sinner full of corruption, just like you. But where I'm at in life right now, I don't want to follow people no more. I don't want to follow the ways of the world. I want to follow the path God got for me. And I know that's going to look completely different for everyone. I'm going to be honest, what I'm doing now, I never seen this stuff happening. But it always, like when you replay and you see seasons and stages leading up to this point as I'm speaking to y'all, it it seemed far fetched, but then again, it's like this really not, because all this what you're going through now is really preparing you for what the purpose God really have for your life. Like like I was telling brother Rick yesterday, shout out to him and everybody in the group. He had called me yesterday to basically in a nutshell, I would say give me my props on. He didn't know I do music, but he said something that caught my eye. He was like, I knew it was something about you, Will, because like we have this congregation, we'll meet up. And he was like, I knew it was something about you, Will, just how you move. It was like you was hiding something. But I ain't know you can do music, and boy, you really spit. You really speaking some real life knowledge in it. And he was like, you just kind of surprised me. But I was telling him like, man, I just don't want to at once in my time point in my life, especially in the very beginning, like back 18 and 19 and stuff like that, I was very much idolizing the music, that gift, more than the person who gave it to me. Moving around with different people that wasn't on the same tip as me. And I love them to this day. They know who they are. I don't have to drop names and stuff like that. I love people hard, but they just don't. But where I'm at now, I don't care to move around like that no more. Doing music with people that's not on the tip I'm on, that's not speaking how I'm speaking. That's almost like the enemy and God right there. Like me personally, I just don't want to rock with that. I can't speak for no one else who do positive music and you do what you want to do. But me personally, it's very convicting at this point in my life because I know the spirits behind it. So it's like one of those situations where I know what come with it on the other side that we might not pay attention to or we try to downplay. And it's like, man, I don't want to get like that no more. I don't want to take this gift that you giving me. I don't want to take it for granted no more like I once did. I don't want to just move around, take the God given gift or the resources God give me to bless the world and raise people up to bring them to Him in the right fashion. Not trying to say I'm controlling people's hearts and minds and stuff like that. No, that's not what I'm saying. But if God bless me with this, why would I go out there and move around and help promote the enemy's work? This the mindset I be having. If if you want to do it that bad, music or whatever you doing, try your best to stack your bread and get your own equipment, get your own stuff so you could do it. No one, hey, now we all have free will. We all have free will. You can do whatever you want to do with it. Just know it's consequences to everything you do and things of that nature. So, and why it's on my mind, some of y'all might laugh, I don't even care. I'm finna go get on the swing. I'm gonna bring y'all with me. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. Right there. Give me that. Yeah, bring it back a little bit so they can see. Um, but yeah, like I was saying, I'm just at a point in my life. I'm really trying to get away from all negative things that's holding me back, or I'm allowing to hold me back, because like I'm big on taking accountability now. I know I done made mistakes, constantly make mistakes, do wrong and things like that, but I'm always asking God to guide me, forgive me of the things I know. I mean, I know better but don't do better, as well as forgive me for the things I don't even know. Constantly ask Him to guide me, forgive me, but lead me down the right path. Because I know in the midst of this what I would say, this Pacific season, this purging season, greater good is coming out of it. He's building that dependent, faithful servant out of me that I was born to be. Like, and I don't want to get so fixated on the status, the fame, or the financial and all the worldly attention that will come with that status and all that. No, I gotta remain a servant. I don't care how high and mighty God allow me to be in this earthly realm. I can't forget Him. I can't forget the purpose. I can't forget what I'm doing this for and who I'm doing this for. The main person, I'm doing this for God. God put a gift in me and a light on me to shine in the darkness to the world. I'm doing this for myself, but I can't be selfish. When I say myself, I'm doing this for my family, my lineage, because I aspire to be a husband and want to get to that point to have my own family, kids, and legacy. So I'm doing this for them. If the Lord willing to me to walk in that position, but I know for me to even walk in that position, it's some certain things I got to get out of me. It's some certain things He got to put in me. See what I'm saying? He got to take out some things and rebuild it. It's almost like when we try to go down the detoxing phase of our bodies. You detoxing to get all the toxic, all the negative in it, and you going to replenish and rebuild it with the right things. That's what God doing. He detoxing all those negative spirits, all those fleshly habits, all those demonic spirits that's attached to people, placing things in your life that's holding you back as a hindrance. He got to detox you from all that so He can replenish and rebuild you with the people, placing things or spirits attached to those people, placing things of Him. I'm telling you, it get real. I never knew it'd get like this, me personally. Like, man, you couldn't tell me 5 to 10 years ago that we'll be making music like this, stepping in this light, aspiring to do all these things. It's like, wow, that's really God. We didn't even think about all this. But hey, we here now, so we can't turn back. That be the main thing. I just want to make my father proud, my spiritual father, my spiritual family proud, but I also want to make my earthly mother and father proud. The seed that God allowed them to come together and birth into the earth, I want them to be like, man, my son became something. But I already be knowing my parents be seeing it in me, but they know I don't go about it the right way all the time. They know this. And while it's in my mind, I love my mother and father. Thank you for all the sacrifice they made, for the ones I know and for the ones I don't even know about. And I know we all went through traumatic stuff. We all experienced things we wish we wouldn't have, but it is what it is. Cause it made us. It made us. And while it's in my mind, I love my grandma. I hope God is blessing her, protecting her, healing her as well. And it's like I love my family, like my blood family that I was born into. I love them. I know we don't talk all the time, and I know most of us, especially, I'm catering towards the elders of my bloodly family, but I'm also touching on to my peers that's around my age and the youth under me and my family. I know we don't talk a lot, and I know we all walk different paths. It is what it is. I just pray for y'all to get y'all mind together and y'all walk in that purpose God have for you. As well as I hope they're praying for me that I become that light and I walk in that mission and purpose that God has for me in a positive light. Because let's be real, we all gifted. God has blessed us with many talents. We all are multi-talented. Sometimes we look at it, we downplay it, we look at it very minimal, and sometimes we only want to stick that to a worldly thing, a worldly aspect. And sometimes, a lot of things won't happen to you in this life with your gift because you want to you selfishly you have the selfish intentions to move with it, as well as you are moving in a worldly way, or God know your intentions, you're going to do worldly things with this gift if he rise you to a powerful status. That's why a lot of times you can have the resource, you can have the skill, whatever, it just won't happen for you. You're not ready for it. You think you're ready for it, but you're not. And I feel like God, he wants to, this how I think, I could be totally wrong, but I honestly feel like God would rather, he gonna gift you that's in you. That's in you since birth. But God would rather cleanse your mind, body, soul, and spirit in your heart before he rise you up to that position. Because for one, like I said, it's easy for us to start idolizing all these things that will come with it over the person that gave it to us. Forget what you're doing it for and all. That's how I feel. I could be totally wrong, but like what that boy Will said in that at the end of that DJ Some Thoughts. What do it profit you gain the world but lose your soul? You profit all these riches, these earthly attention, all that, but you lost your soul in the process. You lost your soul. You lost your soul. You started off walking with me, but when you start getting the position, the attention, the money, and all these things, while you was walking a narrow path, you turned far away from me. You wasn't listening to me anymore. You wasn't staying in the word anymore. You wasn't spreading it like you would. Now, anytime you step up into a mic or to speak to people or whatever, you doing it for your self-righteousness. You doing it to sway people from me. You see what I'm saying? So it get very deep. Deeper than we could ever think about most times. Man, God is rising us up for a powerful, special purpose, especially what's going on in the world now. It's so much demonic stuff going on right now behind the scenes and in our face. It is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That's why it's so, I'm gonna be real, it's so significant that at this time, we all take time to step away from what we want to do, step away from the world, all this stuff. Drop to your knees. Don't be too prideful to drop to your knees and confess to your Father, the Creator. Because I'm telling you, we gonna need His help. We gonna need His instruction. And like what's be hitting me lately, if you're a person like this, what I'm about to speak on, don't limit God to one place and one thing, because God is everywhere like the air. Which I mean, do not limit God to be in one book, and don't limit God to be only in one person. No. God is everywhere, and God can use anything and anyone to fulfill his purpose, to spread his message, to send a sign, to send a warning. I just want that to stick to y'all head. I want that to marinate in y'all spirit. Like seriously. We have to stop this limiting God like he only in this place right here, so we gotta stay looking here for the rest of our life. No. Man, God is everywhere. God is everywhere in everyday life. Just because you don't pay attention to it or it go over your head, that's on you. But when you start really tapping in and really start seeking God, I mean sincerely, I'm not just talking about seeking him just to say, oh, I know God, or just no, I mean seriously, you gaining and you want a relationship with him. Because the relationship that you'll have with the creator, I'm gonna be honest with you, that is one of the most important single hand relationships you'll ever have in this earthly realm, in your whole entire life, period. Because at the end of the day, like let's be real, all this stuff that we value on earth, all these relationships and all this stuff, I hate to say it because I can't put a hand on it for a fact, but it would not surprise me if when we transition physically that we don't even remember none of this. We probably don't even remember this world. We might don't remember the relationship because we'll be in a whole different mindset. Because if you right there in front of your creator, I'm pretty sure all you thinking about is just what he talking about, serving and submitting to him. You probably done forgot about this world, forgot about all the stuff you did down here, but God knows everything. That's why trust me, God want us to enjoy ourselves in a righteous manner down here. Because I don't want that to bring people to a point like, oh, I can live my life how I want to do it. And no, come with me. I'm going to get some water. Getting a little parched over here. We still recording. But yeah. But yeah, I don't want to put it like, oh, we can just do what we want to do. No, man. It's rules and regulations. Mm. And when I get back home, I'm going to have to dive into that. I need to finish that. What's in here? Hey, that is deep. I mean, that just bring back right there. Oh, I don't want to get off to what I was telling y'all. But yeah, I don't want people to get in their minds that you can do whatever you want to do and it ain't gonna be consequences. Trust me. You cannot make me believe that God wants you to be on this earthly life. He wants you to be at peace. He wants you to make memories. He wants you to be happy and go out here and have a good time. But do it in a righteous, rightful manner. He don't want to he don't want you to become his servant. And only way you see having fun or a good time is having go out here, let's be honest, having sex with any and everyone, getting drunk or so high out your mind you can't even walk straight, you can't even think straight, you don't even remember what happened. You can't make me believe that just for you to go have a good time, he wants you to go harm people. He wants you to go corrupt people. He don't you see what I'm saying? He don't want these things. That's what the world will make you believe. That's what your flesh will make you believe. But trust me, that is not how it's supposed to go down. That's not how it's supposed to go down. Cause like I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. Man, it had hit me when that was. I wanna say the first time I went bowling with the brothers, or the second time we went with the brothers and sisters. I want to say the first time it hit me because me personally, I be put up. I just stay in the house, whether I'm just messing with music or just chilling. And it hit me deep. I had popped out like, man, I'm be real, man. Even though it's something like people look, we just went bold. Man, to me that was good time. That was peace. It was chill. We wasn't doing anything wrong. We wasn't bothering nobody. Stuff like that. And I'm like, man, God don't want you to be living no boring life, Will. Like, I know you really dove in head first. Like I'm gonna be real, you dove in head first, like out of nowhere. Like even though you've been following along your walk, but just at the beginning, just period, you dove in head first. You cut out a lot of stuff. You start looking at stuff different, and which is cool, cause that's what it is. But still and all, don't forget to live. Don't forget to network. Don't forget to. I ain't gonna even just say. I don't want to say spreading the word, spreading the gospel, because when people hear that, I don't want that to bring leave it with a negative effect. Like, yeah, you gonna go out there preach the word, but live it. But you still can navigate because God is moving through you. People gonna see the light. You ain't even gotta try to flaunt or flex it. It's on you. It's on you. Is on you. And when I say on you, I don't mean like no costume you take it on. It flow through your veins and God is putting it on you. It's already in you like eternally. So it's gonna it's in you eternally, it's gonna start coming out externally already. It's on you. So man, you go out here, have a good time, you meet people, and all you can do is just do what you can do. Don't try to go over here and control nobody and do that, man. Just be you. Let God move you and use you. Hey, it is what it is. Like, don't forget to live. Like, I remember Mo be telling me that so much. People be telling me that obviously a lot. I'm be honest. Like, from whether it's family members, whether it's people I'm just meeting or whatever. People, man, don't forget to live, man. Don't forget to live. I know you have this mission, this purpose, and I see this light on you, and you want to do these things, but don't forget to live. Go out here and have a good time. I'm not mean, like I said, I don't mean go have a good time, just go run up behind in a woman just to stick your pole in her hole. Don't know. Man, you can go out here and have a nice time righteously. Cause you already know God sees and knows everything. He know what you want out of life. He know you desire to have a queen and like that, man. But don't be out here trying to rush it and force it. Just live. Go out here. The earth is your turf, man. The world is beautiful, man. The earth is beautiful. Man, it's beautiful. God wants you to explore it. He have great things for you. But whatever you do, before I end this video, whatever y'all do, and this is for myself as well as you, stay close to God. Stick close to Him. Because He will never leave us or forsake us. Let's be real. We'll leave or forsake God before He do that to us. And we have done it numerous of times throughout our life. None of us are picture perfect. None of us. But just think about that. At this point, we should know that we're full of sin, corrupted. We are filthy rags. We don't even deserve mercy and grace. But our Creator, our Father, He still loves us and have mercy and grace on us. But it also tell you, just because you have grace on you, don't go out there and willfully sin. We know better. And it's convicting me because I have done it numerous of times. Knew better, but not doing better. Knew better, but not doing better. But that conviction started hitting harder. Start hitting, man. You gotta do better. You better do better. I don't care what them urges come. I don't care what them thoughts come talking about. You live for God and remember that God got something for you. Resist the devil and he will flee. Resist all those fleshly things that want you to sin against your body, go corrupt people, do all that stuff. You resist it. It will go away. He who endure to the end shall be saved. He who loses his life for my name's sake shall preserve his life. God gonna save you. God is going to provide for you. Don't get this confused with that. You can just sit in the corner, suck your thumb or twiddle your thumb and do that and think you don't got nothing. You pray for that God. You pray for this, He should reveal these things. But you also every day He rise you up. You gotta put that first foot forward. do something. I gotta, you see what I'm saying? Mm. Oh yeah, before I leave, I gotta put this Proverbs 1:7. I don't have my the Bible with me, and I don't have my other phone with me. So this is what I put. So I know this must be the verse where it tell you about the fear the fear of God is beginning of wisdom, because I wrote down like what I do. I want to show y'all. I write the verse down and I write what's hitting me at that point. I say the fear. I'm gonna be honest, just be transparent with you. I must have messed up because I put the fear of the knowledge is beginning of knowledge. I should have been put. I'm pretty sure I was writing too fast. The fear of God is the beginning of knowledge. When we come to serve God and start fearing Him, we will start receiving wisdom, direction, and instructions. And right here, Proverbs 1:10. This is what I wrote down. My son, if sinners entice you, consent not, don't go through with it, basically. If corrupted people that you know are not living for God, not trying to seek Him, don't allow them to convince you to do what's wrong in God's eyes. And then I came down, Proverbs 1:15. My son, walk not thou in the way with them, return thy foot from their path. Refrain from it. I meant to say, instead of return, I mean refrain. Hey, let's be honest. Let's go and put it out there. We are surrounded by people that we love that are totally against living for God. They pleasing their flesh. If they try to convince you or even try to peer pressure you to do something that you know for a fact is wrong in God's eyes, hey, turn that down. Walk away. Move around. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Trey, this is from experience. As many times I have allowed peer pressure to make me do things that I know deep down was wrong, and I had to pay the price for it. And whether I had to pay the price right then or looking right now, I'm paying the price for all those things because all those spirits are on me. All that stuff. All that. I'm telling you, it just get real deep. And ooh, where is it? Mm, I love this one. Where is it? Sirach 2:1. This is in the Apocrypha. That's say on Sirach 2, but then verse 1. Prepare thyself for temptation when you come to serve me. When you call yourself a servant of God and when you're ready to walk that fine line, that straight and narrow path, prepare your soul for temptation. Prepare your soul for temptation. Trust me. Temptation gonna come. It's going to entice you. It's going to present itself as an angel of light. It's going to present itself so sweet and beautiful. But trust me, it's bitter. It is bitter. Is we still recording, son? Cause I don't be wanting to keep talk. Dang, son, I didn't even know I'd be running it that long. Hey, but before we part ways, let me send one up. All praise to the Most High God, the source and creator of all things and everything, our leader, protector, provider. Thank you for this moment to speak to the world. I just hope it resonate with someone and make them think differently about where they are right now. Not think differently in a negative way, but a positive way. Come to God humbly, sincerely where they are. They don't try to be picture perfect because where they come to you at, trust me, when you get finished cleansing them, purging them, and just getting them right, they are not going to stay the same version of themselves. The only thing that can hold us back on our journey, getting close to you and submitting to the will and purpose that you have for our life, God, is ourselves, the person in the mirror. If we allow those deceitful thoughts from the enemy, our lower version self, whatever they would like to call it, it's the enemy. It's against God. It don't want you to live for God. It don't want you to serve God. It wants you to stay stagnant. It wants you to go backwards. It wants you to stay corrupted. It wants to stay you full of sin and pleasing your flesh. Protect everyone mind, body, soul, and spirit. Anything that come towards them, distract them, deter them for the will and purpose that you have for their life, God. And I always confess to you, I admit I'm a sinner, wicked, lustful, thinking, doer. I am not perfect. I'm not trying to portray an image like I'm perfect. I'm putting my flaws on front street. I deal with all these things. But I want to bring them in. They constantly see the process, the cleanse and the purging phase that you're taking us through, that we constantly humbly submit to you and pray to you. You guide us and lead us and cleanse us. Because I know someone out there is lost and confused. They battling with all these things, and they're tired of doing it on their own. But they probably don't know where to go, or they daily environment people is constantly telling them to turn from God and come to the world. No, come into their life, God, but also put the spirit on them to humble themselves and come to you. Because you can't force yourself in no one life. You will not force yourself in their life. You want them to want you in their life. And that's probably why specifically you're putting all us in a season, or you will put all us in a specific season once in our life. Our back is against the wall. No one can help you. Your mother, your father, no one in your earthly realm can help you. No money can't save you. God is the only thing that saves you. But you got to put your pride away and come to him. Let's continue to cleanse their mind, body, soul, and spirit and help them. Continue to pour out your spirit on this world at this time with all this demonic stuff going on. Let's thank you, God. Amen.